Hiyo ni toka. Na umeiona hapeni ni Afrika. You don't have any right to do that. We are all equal in the eyes of the Lord. I'm not afraid. I am not afraid. Give me death or give me freedom. I am ready to die for this country. I am ready to die for my people. I am ready to die for make them live in fear. No, the government should be there to serve the people. That's what I'm saying. What these people should do is that they should resign. Let them resign. This is the time we must speak with one voice. We are people of Kenya. I know it's hard. I know people will not come around this, but it's time for us to change our mindset. I believe that the time has come for Africa. Africa has suffered for so long. We have suffered for so long. Our people are dying. Our generation is dying. Where are my people? I'm not afraid. I am not fearing any man. I'm not worried about anything. I just want to do God's will. And yes, He has taken me over to the mountaintop. And He has surrounded me through cover. And I have seen the promised land. And I'm certain that we, as a people, will get to the promised land. I am ready to die for the truth. I am ready to die for what is true and right. I am ready to die for justice. Because justice is indivisible. Injustice anywhere is a threat. Sina kipunguo, sina kipunguo. Dangerous in what way? People are suffering, people are dying. How are you addressing this? How is the government addressing this? People are dying. Watu wanakufa kwa sababu the governments have become so inefficient. Kwa nini? Kwa nini tukue hivi? Who bewitched Africa? Who bewitched this nation? Ni nani alituroga? Ati viongozi wetu wao wanakaa msarehe huko, watu wanaumia, watu wanakufa. This issue has never been addressed in this country for 60 years. We must stop being afraid. My people, fear destroys lives. Fear inatudestroy. Uoga inatudestroy. Uoga ndio imetuweka watumwa katika nchi yetu. Uoga na ukabila ndio imetuweka sisi watumwa. Tunalala nje kwa sababu hatuna makao. Tunakufa njaa, hatuna chakula. Tumechoka na hatuwezi ngoja tena. Ninaita watu, and I'm telling the people of Kenya, whoever cares to listen, that the only way out for this country is a revolution of the mind, a revolution of ideas, a revolution of values. A true revolution of values will cause us to look at, to question the fairness and justice of many of our past and present policies. A true revolution of values will cause us to look at history at the glaring contrast between wealth and poverty, and we shall say with a righteous anger that this is not right, and it is not right at all that 60 years, my people, after the so-called independence, majority of our people are left to languish in our own island of poverty, in the midst of a sea of material affluence and prosperity. 60 years after the so-called independence, majority of our people are haranged by a corroding sense of fear and a nagging sense of nobodiness. Almost 60 years after the so-called independence, majority of our people are addressed, homeless, and we are getting hopeless every day. Many are jobless. Now it's time to free this country from neo-colonialism. Nothing changed in 1963. The only thing that changed is the color of the skin, but we are still slaves. Africa has never been free. Africa has never ruled herself. The black man has never been conservative. The Africa of today is too mercilessly and cruelly exploited by foreign powers at the behest of our leaders. Our leaders and their partners and soldiers of the rest, they do not stop. And I am certain that we as a people will get to the promised land. Let no man make you afraid. Let no man intimidate you. Let no man turn you around. The Lord our God says that He will go before us and He will straighten that which was crooked. and will cut the bars of iron and break in pieces their gates of bronze. Don't go to march forth like a mighty man of war, and he will have a leader. There's a Baba to cry, and he will triumph over his enemies, over all his enemies. O enemy, distractions are finished forever. You have destroyed the wicked, your names blotted out forever and ever. Rebuke the nations, put fear into them, that the nations may know themselves to be but men, and that the man of the earth may oppress no more. The Lord says, I am the Lord, and I do not change. And so you, descendants of Jacob, are not yet completely lost. You, like your ancestors, before you turned away from me by worshipping idols. But now, turn back to me. But you ask, what must we do to turn back to you? I ask, is it right for a person to cheat God? Of course not. Yet, you are cheating me. How you ask? The matter of the tithes and offerings. A curse on all of you, because our nation is cheating me. Bring the full amount of your tithes and offerings to my house, so that there may be plenty of food there. Put me to the test, and you see that I open the windows of heaven and pour out unto you in abundance all kinds of good things. I will not let insects to destroy your crops, and your grapevines will be loaded with the grapes. Then the people of the nations will call you happy, for your land will be a good place to live in.
Maybe unaweza tuambia labda kwa nini uko hapa leo?
Niko hapa kwa sababu the nation is at a crossroads. Yeah, we are facing a dilemma. We are going through one of the most troubling periods of our nation. One of the most difficult moments. Okay, when leaders are fighting, or when somebody said when two bulls fight, the grass that suffers. So when our leaders are feuding or are fighting, it is the people that suffer. There's nothing that's going to be done in this. I mean, no services will continue. The economy will collapse because our leaders are fighting, and we have allowed this to continue for so long. That's why I come here and I'm telling the people we must come together and think together. Life is so short, my people, and we are destroying lives. And it seems like nobody cares. People are dying everywhere. Nobody cares. The government does not care. The church does not care. Nobody seems to care. It's like we have normalized these things. We have normalized evil. We have normalized corruption. We have normalized violence in our country.
Na maybe leo ni siku ya maandamano. Labda umekuja kuandamana ama ni umekuja kufanya nini?
Okay, sijakuja kuandamana. I'm always doing this. I'm always in the streets
every day.
And I've tried to educate our people.
Yes.
Teach our people. Because I know we are living like this because we do not know the truth. Because the system has lied to us. I mean, we are living in lies. And no nation can live in lies. No nation can fight in lies. We must seek the truth and know the truth and tell our children the truth. That is what will free our minds. Because what is happening is that we are mentally enslaved. We have been brainwashed for so long. Our leaders, I mean politicians, are not. They are not leaders. They do not have our interests at heart. They do not care about our interests. Politicians, in fact, are liars and thieves. They have stolen our freedom. They have stolen our minds. They have stolen our land. They have stolen our future. These are the things that we must talk about. The politics of Kenya have never been about issues. It has always been about individuals. And that is a tragedy of this country. That is a tragedy of the nation called Kenya. We have allowed people to get away in so much. But I think this is what was planted in 1963. I mean, a terrible mistake, a terrible betrayal happened in 1963. Betrayal in the city, the so-called. And we have refused to come out and try to seek the truth and know the truth so that we can free ourselves. And I'm telling this generation that we must, for this country to become free, we must look at these two issues and speak about them: tribalism and corruption. These are the issues that have destroyed this country, that people are struggling so much. People are in poverty, I mean demeaning poverty, shameful poverty, and these are the majority. Why? 60 years after independence, our people cannot afford the basic necessities of life. Our people are living in slums. Our people are dying every day. Police are still killing people in this day and age. And that's what I'm saying. In fact, our police are trained to believe that the enemies of the state are the poor people. But that is not the truth. The true enemies of this country, the true enemies of the people are the corrupt leaders who are in power, who have hijacked this country and held our country into ransom for 60 years.
Maybe ningependa kujua maoni yako kwa hii maandamano ni nini? Itasaidia Wakenya ama?
Hakuna mahali itasaidia, haitasaidia hata kidogo, because at the front of that maandamano ama on the table hakuna issues za the poor people. These people are just capitalists who are trying to get power. I mean, their only intention is to get power, and that is what is about our politicians. That's why I'm saying we must take a very big break from the way we do things. Kwa sababu wanasiasa wetu wanataka tu power. There's nothing else. They don't care whether you die, whether you starve, whether you sleep here outside here in the streets, because many people are homeless today. So many people are suffering poverty. They are not ready. They do not have the goodwill to address the problem of poverty, and that is the problem of our time. As I have said here, poverty is more than day slavery. It's not that we cannot address the issue of poverty. We can address it.
Labda tu nikuulize sababu yako kujifunga na mnyororo. Labda ukiinua kidogo tuone. Mbona umejifunga na mnyororo? Tatizo ni gani?
Niko na tatizo ni that there's nobody who's speaking about what is happening in our country. And I think we need a radical change in this country. Tunataka radical change. Hatutaki change imeletwa na wanasiasa. They are only lying to us. They are the same side of a coin, or as they say. Sindio? Hata kama tulichagua wale wengine ingekuwa the same things we are going through. Tungekuwa tunapitia hayo mambo. Kwa sababu shida ni tumekataa kufungua macho yetu, tujue historia yetu, na historia yetu ndio itatuweka huru. Tunafuata historia ya wazungu, tunafuata uongo, na hatutaki question the government. In fact, politicians get away with anything. They get away with murder, they get away with corruption, they get away with theft, embezzlement of people's resources. Another thing, our resources are not in our control. Unaweza niambia aje ati leo tunanunua a packet of a kilo of sugar at 240 shillings, a packet of maize flour at 240 shillings a kilo, yet we are farmers. Nilifundishwa nikiwa mtoto mdogo, na sasa niko mtu mkubwa na huwezi nidanganya. Agriculture is the backbone of this country's economy. Na kama agriculture we are farmers, why should we buy a packet of flour shilingi 240? It is because of corruption. I know why I'm poor. I'm not poor because I'm lazy. I'm not lazy. I'm hardworking. Kenyans are hardworking, industrious. But we are poor because of corruption. We are poor because of the system that looks down on us. That is why we see police are trying to believe that the poor people are the enemies. We are not the enemies. The enemies are the corrupt leaders. Be it the kings, the president, whoever is in power, and they are corrupt. This is the debate that we must have. This is the debate that should set forth from this time, and we should continue with it, and let it be on everybody's lips, on everyone's lips. Hii debate ndio itatufree na tuweze kujua ati tunasafa, tunakufa kama wanyama katika nchi yetu kwa sababu tumefinyiliwa. Hakuna mahali Mungu amesema watu wafinyiliwe. Watu wanafaa, the government is there to serve the people, not to oppress them, not to kill them, not to